Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 24th day of January 2022, I'm going to welcome you over to JM Bullion so we can look at the live spot prices. Looks like gold is up $4.53 to 1846.61. Silver is down 23 cents to 24.17. Platinum down $3.06 to 1042.84. And palladium up $20.13 to 2162.88. And in-stock silver's at 650 pieces. Now, our next stop today is the U.S. economic calendar over at MarketWatch.com. And there's some interesting reports coming out for December later on in the week. So this is Thursday, just January 27th. And we have the initial jobless claims for January continuing. Then we have gross domestic product for Q4, and then durable goods orders, capital equipment orders in December, pending home sales index, and so on and so forth. Now, I think this is the day we have some market mover information. So the majority of the information comes out at 8:30 a.m., an hour before the market opens here in the United States. And we have inflation data, real disposable incomes, consumer spending, personal income, and so on and so forth. Really interesting to see how that data pans out. And we'll probably see it grinding, well, the economy grinding to a halt with this data. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Now, the next stop today is Coin Week, and this is an article by Jeff Garrett. The title of the article is Great Stories Make Coins Great, and that's absolutely my belief as well. And not only that, if you've hung around for a while, I believe it is an awesome thing that we can tell stories of our own of how we acquired the coins that we do own. So that's a huge thing. The title of the article, there we go. This is by Jeff Garrett, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. It says, shortly after finding out that I am a rare coin dealer, new acquaintances will often begin to ask about coin collecting. And one of the first questions that many people ask is, what are the most expensive coins? So that's, one of those basic questions that people ask when they're getting to know a subject, right? It's kind of like when you meet somebody, it's like, what's your favorite color? How old are you? Where'd you go to school? That sort of thing. Most are astounded when told that a gold coin made during colonial times, during Ephraim Brazier's, sold for nearly $10 million a year ago. The 1787 Brasher doubloon, graded NGC MS65, shattered all expectations. They usually then ask how a coin can be worth so much. The short answer is the story. Now, it's one of those things, like I said, it's all about the story. And really, it says it here in the article, but even if a coin is rare or super numerous, the super numerous coin with the better story is going to be more valuable. It's just one of those things. It's the psychology of numismatics. Now, it was because of questions like this that many years ago I authored the very popular 100 Greatest U.S. Coins. The book is now in its 5th edition. For nearly every coin in the book is a story that makes it great. The 1787 Brasher doubloon is a prime example of this. This coin is the only gold coin issue from the United States colonial times and was struck by one of George Washington's neighbors. That's amazing. This coin's history traces to the very founding of our country. There are many, many coins in the United States series that are very rare but lack a compelling story to make them highly desirable. On the other hand, there are quite a few coins that are relatively common but find themselves on the want list of most series collectors. The 1907 High Relief Double Eagle is a very good example of this. The coin was saved by the thousands and can be found in quantity at nearly every coin show, and I have personally handled hundreds of examples over the years. Now it says here there's a 1907 High Relief $20 gold coin with a wire rim MS64. Here's another example with a flat rim MS64. Very cool. I like that one. It's got a very nice luster to it. The 1907 High Relief Double Eagle is fervently sought after because of its great story and incredible beauty. President Theodore Roosevelt commissioned the nation's greatest artists to redesign the cent, the $10 Eagle, and the $20 Double Eagle. The United States Mint struggled mightily to bring the artistic genius of Augustus St. Gaudens to reality. The final result is one of the most beautiful coins ever produced. Coins have often been referred to as history in your hands. Old coins were objects of value, and they were seldom discarded. Although most coins were melted and recoined, some managed to survive, enabling their new owners to appreciate and to better understand the society they served. Many of the most historic events in human history can be found on a nation's coinage, right? So just recently, the United States coin featuring the women's right to vote just won Coin of the Year award for the most historically significant coin. And we know that it's in competition for Coin of the Year honors. So that's going to be remarkable. And that's Coin of the Year for 2020. Greek gods and Roman conquerors are immortalized on some of the earliest coinage struck. Roman emperors used coins for propaganda. And I would imagine coins can still be used for propaganda to this day. One can easily trace the advance of civilization through coinage. As a matter of fact, the invention of coinage itself around 600 BCE was a seminal moment in the history of the human race. The history of the United States is very clearly illustrated by its coinage, from the 1652 pine tree shilling struck in colonial Massachusetts to the 1792 half dime, most which were personally distributed by Thomas Jefferson. Coins are a tangible link to the formation of our nation. The early monetary system in the United States was closely tied to this coinage. This was before paper money and at a time when silver dollar had a dollar's worth of silver. What a concept, he says. The expansion of the United States is also easily found through rare coins with the discovery of gold in California, Sutter's Mill in 1849. The gold dollar and the double eagle came into being. Even today, coins play an important part in commemorating our nation's history. Every year, several interesting commemorative coins are produced to mark important events from the past. And there you go. There's a GSA hoard there. SS Republic AU 55. Goodness gracious. Interestingly, even common coins can sometimes become very desirable because of the story attached to them. Some great examples of this are the many shipwright coins that have been found over the years. Coins from SS Central America, New York, Republic, Yankee Blade are all highly sought after. Decades later, collectors are still excited when told of the vast treasure found by Mel Fisher when he discovered Atoka, a shipwreck off the coast of Florida. And they don't call it their treasure coast for nothing. Other great hoards that collectors clamor for include the Redfield silver dollars, the GSA Carson City, that's there, silver dollars, and the Wells Fargo double eagles. It says here the coin's pedigree can also have an important impact on its value. Many collectors would much rather own a coin that was once part of a famous collection. Absolutely, right? It's kind of like how famous people's houses sell for more than the house is worth, right? Oh, this was Dolly Parton's house when she was a kid, la da da, you know. Early large cent collectors carefully studied the pedigree of almost every important large cent offered. Coins with such illustrious pedigrees as Garrett, no relation sadly, Clapp, Eliasberg, Ford, Pittman, Bass, etc., will always bring more than coins with little or no history. That's right. Many great collections are being formed today, and in the future, coins from these collections will undoubtedly bring a premium. And it is not difficult to understand how a compelling story can make a coin so desirable. This can be an important bit of knowledge when making a purchase decision. That's right. Remember, the value of a coin is much more than rarity and condition. So that's outstanding advice. Today, fantastic sums are sometimes paid for ultra-high-grade examples of relatively common coins. It is my guess that in the future, coins with a great story will be the ones that stand the test of time with collectors. Isn't that cool? What a great little story that was. That right there is perspective from a coin dealer who knows his stuff, right? Good stuff there. Now, I'm going to go to my plus one for today. I want to thank you all for hanging around this long. Bam, there it is. This is called Pursuit of the Wind. And there's a gentleman named King Solomon. And at the end of his life, he wrote these words in this particular Bible book, Ecclesiastes. Now, he says that pursuing meaningless things that do not have eternal significance is chasing after the wind. Now, all things done under the sun, that is, in human life, lived apart from any consideration of God, is pursuit of the wind. Meaningless, right? Next thing he says here, pursuing wisdom and the understanding of madness and folly is pursuing the wind. So if we're trying to understand others' actions, others' behavior, maybe it's folly for us because it's pursuit of the wind. Maybe we should just focus on ourselves and improving ourselves and try to understanding others. So that's really huge. Now, rewarding oneself with pleasure. Now, I think, yeah, I mean, I guess there's too much of a good thing, right? You can know too much of a good thing isn't a good thing. And I imagine that's probably right there with that. Now, seeking immortality in this world might be a pursuit of the wind because it doesn't ever happen, but maybe in the next world, right? Thinking one can control the outcome of your life, that's pursuit of the wind, right? Envious competition with one's own neighbors and trying to make a lasting name for yourself. Ouch. Whew. That's all pursuit of the wind, folks. So kind of like little chasing the wind is impossible, right? And I got all this information over here from gotquestions.com or .org, I'm not sure which. But either way, I will leave a link in the description for that particular article. So there you go, folks. Hope that helps today. And it is what, Monday? Is it Monday already? Goodness gracious. Wow. Time's flying. Anyway, listen, folks, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.